Hi all, Hituls Healthy Talks. Today the topic is handle gadgets with care. As we all know, older generation often who do not know how to use gadgets say gadgets have spoiled everybody's life. And younger generation who do know how to use gadgets say gadgets have given them life. In between, middle-aged ones or in between these statements. But whatever it is, if we know to live, we can live somehow with our walk and work. Here, the point is not about how much knowledge you have about your usage of gadget or not to encourage or discourage it. Rather, focus on handling it with care for our physical and mental health. The topic mainly highlights upon the health of a gadget user to be far from gadget-related health issues. Tips to safeguard yourselves and your beloved ones to live long and be healthier on this planet, as the planet needs every one of us to be walking with safety. We are not going to touch about gadget addictions or internet addictions. That is a different thing. This is completely about our day-to-day health. It can be anyone, not alone youngsters, everyone. Just very minute points which we are going to discuss upon. Of course, when we talk about safety, even the nature says us with little harshness. And as human beings, we know to bear whatever challenges the nature throws upon us fully, and sometimes gets tired when we come back. We have to face both nature as well as human creation. Our health is important for any step we take. That is more important. So our focus mainly is on that part. In that connection, how we handle gadgets, how to respect it by giving it rest with few intervals for our proper health. Firstly, we think we are safe escaping from COVID-19 just by locking down at homes. Now, even if we are at home, COVID is not going to leave us. We have to live with it and we have to fight. That is how our condition is, taking certain precautions. However, initially we wondered when after this lockdown period that the outside environment is free from pollution. The sky appeared clear. Monsoon entered in time. Various birds, animals, organisms walked openly and freely. Everything looked natural, and the nature's nature too looked dominant. But still, there is something which keeps us away from naturality. If we think we are safe in the locked homes, we are partially mistaken. We are locked under severe radiation surrounding us with artificial atmosphere, without which our living and lives won't progress. And the progression will not be so fast. Now, like COVID-19, we should adopt ourselves to live with invisible radiation as well. But how? No complete solution for that. But we make little alteration in handling gadgets and the radiation surrounding it. Firstly, if possible, if our work culture is not 24/7 with Wi-Fi or data pack or gadgets, we can switch off internet connection for at least few hours of time during night while sleeping at least. With that, the percentage of our damage from radiation gets reduced. Moreover, many of them keep alarm in the mobile phones and try to keep it next to them near their bed, and the damage that causes to their brains and ears are not noticed. Therefore, instead, try alarm piece clocks like in earlier days. Of course, there will be a snooze in that as well. And keep these mobile gadgets in some other room. I know it is little painful, but if you have to be at good health, you need to do that. No need to worry. If you have a fear of into your gadgets information looked into by somebody else, maybe from your family or anyone, in such a case, you can double lock it more safely. You know many ways. And if you do not know, you ask the youngsters, they help you a lot. They know much about these gadgets. So if you can practice to keep away your mobile gadgets away from your bed, and also make your family deposit their mobile phones at one place before going to bed, and the person who is going to bed lastly is going to switch off the Wi-Fi connection, such a condition if you apply, then the damage caused by the gadget radiation can be curbed to some extent, and you can be healthy for long. Moreover, you can also make your family into one healthy pattern or follow some kind of discipline with lovingly. You have to do this. Secondly, when we hold a gadget, maybe mobile phone or laptop, the way we type, the way we carry out works, all matters. Just because mobility of gadgets are easy, we started using those sitting, standing, or in supine postures, ignoring our spinal nerves. Most of them, not everyone. Is when you irregularly hold the gadgets and use those for hours together, your spinal nerves get damaged. For example, if you are holding a mobile phone and typing on it in a sitting posture, standing, or in supine postures, watching TV, or maybe in all different ways, looking downwards or maybe sideways, the neck muscles and the cervical nerves get affected. Then this further goes down to other nerves and head as well. And your entire nervous system will be at risk. To avoid such a damage, sit straight and be in right posture. And in between, do some desktop exercises like moving neck, shoulders, sitting in your easy chair. You can move your limbs as much as possible. You will be more flexible. And this kind of care, every hour or less to that, keeps you safe and be in good, healthy condition. And now coming to third point, or thirdly, when you rest your laptop on your lap or any gadgets getting more close to your body, then your sense organs get affected, and many people suffer from infertility issues. Even if you're not got married, maybe later times, it would be a very risky thing. As much as you keep your gadgets at an elevated distance, you can safely work as much as possible. This is the tip. So try to keep it in an elevated postures or elevated positions. So take a table or any kind of thing, but it should not be with your physical contact. You try as much as possible. Now coming to the fourth point. Fourthly, your eyes. When you complain of any eye issues, many youngsters and children are blamed for their usage of gadgets. But you can get rid of that as well. Every 1 hour, try to put aside your gadget and do eye exercises like moving your eyeballs up and down, rotating in all directions, crossly, and massaging around your eyes. That is, we call it as eye orbit, and eyebrows, and whole of your face, neck, and head. That can reduce the eye-related damage, and you can be healthy. And try to do it when you're alone, because people may misunderstand you or take you as a crazy person. But if you do that, and if other people, if you have that kind of generosity, then you can help many people in doing so. These tips, actually, I have experimented on my near and dear and few patients while giving treatment during therapeutic sessions in alternative therapies. These tips, you might have a lot of acquaintance through physicians or in multiple ways. But if you already know, you consider these as reminder. And if you do not know it, kindly follow this as a fresh tip. And whether you know or do not know, until you implement and make it as a practice, I'm sure in your day-to-day life, these won't become you as your habit. So whatever knowledge you got, whatever familiarity you got, that is not going to help you in any way until you make that as a practice and as a habit. That becomes a habit. Handle your gadgets and never allow your gadgets handle you. Kindly do not be a genie or a slave to your gadget. Be happy, healthy, and safe. Now,